Hey, find it.
doing. So you
Yeah.
always talk about focus, that you have a lot of focus within yourself. And where can somebody start developing that focus? Where do you think it comes from? And what is the best way to like implement it in your life?
Um, the best thing is that you start developing habits. And because habits, that's the thing that runs you on an autopilot basis. And habits you can develop them. And after 30, 90 days, it's a habit. You don't have to think about it. And it's actually it's quite easy. You can start with making your bed first in the morning. It's a little simple thing, but if you've done it, you've accomplished the first task.
Yeah, I think the Navy
Um,
SEAL guy gives this in his speech. It's a very
yeah,
famous
I
speech
confirmed it.
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
I got it from my military service 18 months when I was 18 or 7, yeah, 18.
Okay.
So it was the first task we had to do, and it still is there. And that's one thing. Um, the problem is that many people start with wanting too much too fast. Um, Waking up at 4:30, like Willink is saying, uh, it, he also says whenever you start or wake up, do it every day at that time. I mean, that's one thing. Um, make, okay, making too many things in a short period of time, that doesn't work. I mean, if you want to start running, yeah, for example, make the bed first. If you want to start running, haven't done it before, just walk around the block, as Jim Rohn says, and do little snippets, but not in the same week. Start, for example, doing your bed first week. If you've done it on a consistent basis, clap you on the shoulder and do the next step on top. Because the thing is, the psychological thing is, if you have accomplished something, this gives you positive energy. And this positive spiral goes up. And then if you've done something good, you want to keep on moving this spiral upwards. And you ask for the next task naturally. So do the first task for 1 week. Then you know by the end of the week, you want the next one because it feels good that you accomplish it. You stayed consistent during this week with that. And then you do the second one, for example, making a cup of coffee for your spouse, for your friend, or tea, whatever it is, and do it on a consequent basis. And then you had two things, and then you want the next. And so it starts. And if you do it 90 days, it's a ritual, it's a habit. And you don't have to think about it because it's imprinted here in your mind. And the same way you should get rid of toxic habits. Netflixing the whole night is nice, but it doesn't help you to pursue your dreams and happiness. So if you consume 10 hours of Netflix per day, reduce it to 8. I don't say reduce it to 0 overnight. It's not possible, but train yourself, limit yourself to 6 hours first week, next week to 4 hours. And if you see it's possible, then you get there to 0. I mean, you don't have to go to 0. You can have a cheat day or free day on Sunday or whenever it is that you can eat what you want, do what you want, just relax, chill, Netflix, whatever it is. But the thing is, don't stress yourself. Do the very first step and keep on doing it. That's the essential key. And if you do it and you only cheat yourself, and you know when you cheat yourself. So if you don't cheat yourself, you know that you didn't cheat. That's the thing. And you don't have to tell the world. You don't have to tell the world, hey, I made my bed. That's silly. I mean, you reward yourself. Hey, I did my bed the last 7 days, the last 7 mornings, and it's good because when you want to go to bed, it's already done, you know. And this is the first step. And you give yourself a commitment, you give yourself a task, a goal, and it should be a small one that you can digest and really handle. And then if you've done it successfully, naturally the next one will come up. And the thing is, if you put on the next, the goals get bigger and bigger. So then you're on the path to success. It's inevitable. Yeah.
I think, yeah, and habit makes a lot of as to who we are as a person. So, it's really important that you develop good habits and, discard the ones which is not serving you. So for me, like, I was not really familiar with gym, and then, all of a sudden, then I started loving it, and then, now I'm kind of addicted to it. But then, it just starts with like one single step. So there's this person that I used to train with, and he was pretty overweight, and he's a 40 plus year old guy. And he said, Sonia, the moment I started working out, I told myself I will only go to gym for 5 minutes and I'm going to come back. And the moment he steps in, so of course you're not going to go for 5 minutes and waste your time and then come back. So you will work. So the next day same thing, next day same thing. And that's how you develop. And when you look at him now, I think you cannot even say that he's that old. So yeah, I
Thank